Don't come in.
Holly, open the door.
Don't
We're
come
locked
in.
out. Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay, cut.
The views and opinions expressed by our guests are their own and do not reflect the views, positions, or endorsements of the Skittle Squad Podcast or its hosts.
Today is the big day. We are in St. Petersburg, Florida at the Mary Jean Hotel, and we are checking in with Holly Day. Holly Day is performing today at the Yule Be Gagged event for Winter Pride. We're super excited. Let's check in. Holly,
Don't come in.
are you decent? Can we come in?
No, don't come in.
Okay.
Hey, I said don't come in. I don't have my face on yet.
Holly, oh my goodness, we're checking in with you. Holly Day, this is Holly Day, also known as Paul Fifer from the Skittle Squad Podcast, and the amazing assistant we have here, Raquel Blue. Okay, come on over. Let's get a little bit of a look into the before. Now, Holly, how are you feeling right now?
Nervous as hell.
You're nervous as hell? Why?
Yes. I'm afraid I'm going to fall off the bridge into the pool.
Okay, if you do that, that's fine.
No.
You're going to be fine, don't worry. So here's a question. What is your song you're performing to?
Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, I love that. Okay, Underneath the Tree. And then you have the whole thing memorized.
For the most part, yes.
How are you feeling going on stage last?
I guess it's good because it gives me more time to get ready.
Right. Are you worried people are going to run out of singles and not have any money to tip you by
Probably.
the end? Well, I had a feeling that potentially I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Rick, do you have $20? No. Okay. All right.
I got singles for myself.
What is the look that we can anticipate to see from you? What is your overall look going to be? Give everyone like a sneak peek of your outfit.
So my outfit is velvet
Uh-huh.
with a fur collar
Okay.
and black go-go boots.
Okay, nice. And then the wig?
The wig, I'll let Robert talk about the wig.
The wig is behind you. My good friend Adam made it.
Awesome.
Love him. He's been a makeup artist for me as well for pageants.
Okay.
So he's fantastic.
Now, do we anticipate to see any power moves, any death drops? I know that Dioscar mentioned that he thought it would be a great idea for you to jump into the pool.
No, I'm not going to jump into the pool because I'm Holly Day.
Not with this makeup, baby.
Yeah.
No. That will not be happening.
All
right.
I'm going to look too good to jump in the pool.
Correct.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see you. We'll let you go and continue to get ready. And we will catch up with you before you come on stage. Now, I heard there could potentially be a possibility for a personality change coming up.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay. Can you be extra diva and extra sassy?
I don't know. It's a stretch, but I'll try.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see Holly Day. Good luck, and we'll check in with you before you go on stage.
All right.
Okay. All right, we just checked in with Holly Day. She's getting ready. I don't know. I'm a little worried about this transformation. Raquel has 2 broken fingers on her right hand, so I don't know if she's mastered the decorating with the left hand yet. We will find out. But what we're going to do in the meantime, we're going to head downstairs, we're going to check out the venue, and we'll see what's going on down there in just a second. Hoping for good weather. Not sure if Holly Day is going to have to perform in the rain. Although she's pretty versatile. Although Rick doesn't say that. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I don't know. All right, heading over to the pool. Oh, there's people here. Okay, it's looking good. This is the venue where Holly Day will be performing. There is a stage element. There is a possibility that Holly Day could fall into the pool. So just hoping that that doesn't happen. We're excited for her to perform. Welcome to the Skittle Squad Podcast. We are here at the Yule Be Gagged event at Cocktail in St. Petersburg, Florida. Very excited, and on our show today we have Ashley, our #1 fan.
Happy to be here.
Thank you so much for supporting our co-host Paul.
Absolutely.
So, how long have you been watching the show? Have you been watching it since it came on?
I've been watching you guys since you debuted.
Wow.
It has been such a joy and an honor to watch your podcast grow and just seeing the different types of guests that you guys have. And it really is just so enjoyable to watch. And
Do you
listen
have
to.
a favorite guest?
You had is it D Rose?
D Rose, yeah, from
That was
Family.
on. Yes, absolutely. Loved her, enjoyed her so much. It was a great show. I liked seeing all the different sports and everything that she was talking about. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Dee's great. We've had a really amazing amount of people on this show.
Yes.
Really, really excited for that and really, really appreciate your support. So thank you for contributing to Paul for his Winter Pride efforts today. Paul will be on stage soon.
So excited.
What are you looking forward to seeing? Are you looking forward to seeing his wig, his outfit?
I think I'm most looking forward to seeing the outfit, to see the whole performance, just to see the energy that he's gonna bring.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it because we see Paul as being sometimes more quiet,
Right.
sometimes more to himself, but to see him out there and dancing and having a good time, definitely looking forward to it.
I'm really hoping the weather holds out for him because right now, if you can tell, we are in the pouring rain.
Yes.
We don't have ideal weather conditions, but you and Nancy and Todd and Paul came out to support, rain or shine. We really appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you for being our #1 supporter for the show and supporting Paul for the event today. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody while we're chatting?
The only shout outs I want to give are to you and to Paul for to continue doing what you're doing. Thank you for uplifting the community and for just showing that, we're all looking, love is love, definitely.
Thank you.
And everything that you guys are doing is phenomenal. I love your guests. I love the subject matter.
Oh, thank you so much.
The episode, shout out to you, the rest of your staff as well, the people in the background, they do a phenomenal job, but just keep it up.
Thank you so much. Yeah, kudos and shout out to the people behind the scenes. Noel, Travis, Lucas, they really make this show what it is. We're super excited to see Paul perform, so stay tuned. And thank you for chatting with us and being our #1 supporter.
Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you. Bye.
Love you.
I am so excited to introduce one of my best friends here in the St. Pete area. Nancy, welcome to the show.
Hi, David. I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you so much for being on and supporting Paul today at the Yule Be Gagged event.
Of course. I can't wait.
You and your husband, Evan, have been amazing supporters of not only Paul in the Yule Be Gagged event today, but of the podcast. And we really appreciate you.
Thank you.
So I wanted to chat with you because you are a business owner in the area here. And I wanted to chat with you a little bit about your business. If you could tell everyone the name of your business and what it is.
Oh, yeah. So we own Funshine Properties, which is a very small business. We have 2 one-bedroom condos on Treasure Island, and we have 1 small guest house in Largo that we rent out for people who want to come on vacation. And we stock our place. We have beautiful art from local artists in every property.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes. We bought almost everything from people locally. And it's not a cookie cutter property. And people love staying in our places because we care about their experience on vacation.
I've seen some photos online of your properties, and they are phenomenal. And you have a pet-friendly property, right?
We do. We have 1 pet-friendly property in Largo, and we currently have somebody staying with her 2 dogs that are like 60 or 70 pounds each that they can't stay at most hotels. But because we have this great fenced-in backyard, they can bring their pets, and they're having a great time.
Okay, that's amazing. So if you're looking for a pet-friendly property, you have that available.
Exactly.
And people that have animals and like to travel with their animals know how difficult it can be
It
to
is,
locate a property
especially
like that.
with dogs that are like kitties or German shepherds. Like, we don't care as long as they're not going to eat somebody. They're fine. So we don't do cats, but we do dogs.
So maybe folks that aren't familiar with this area, what would be a reason somebody would want to come and visit this area?
So Largo is great. Largo is halfway between Clearwater and St. Pete. It's 10 minutes to the beach. And you can have your big dog. And it's kind of just like a residential neighborhood, but it's cheaper than staying on the beach because it's inland about 10 minutes. So
Okay, all right.
that's what we offer there. They have their own backyard for their dogs. They can run around and be
That's
on
amazing. Okay.
Exactly.
So if you're looking for an affordable option to be really close to the beaches,
Yes.
this is it.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
awesome. Okay.
Not on the beach, but also on the beach is probably like 4 times the price of what we are.
Right. So for folks that want to look at your properties and rent them, how do they access that?
They can go to funshinegetaway.com. All 3 of my properties are on there. The dog-friendly property is Funshine's Flamingo's Nest, and it is decorated in flamingos because I kept finding all this great flamingo
Oh,
art,
yeah.
and I couldn't help myself.
Flamingos are awesome.
Flamingos
Yes. Yes.
If you're
When you think of a yard in Florida, you think of a
Exactly.
flamingo. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
It's super fun. And our current guest loves Largo so much. She thinks that it is a hidden gem.
She thinks it's what?
A hidden gem.
Oh,
And
hidden
she
gem.
rides her
Yes.
bike everywhere.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's
I mean, I
amazing.
wouldn't
Okay.
ride my bike on West Bay, but if you want to do it, go for it.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for all of your support. It's been great chatting with you. Please check out the properties we've talked about, funshinegetaway.com.
Thank you.
And hopefully you'll be starting to get a lot of listings. Now, we are coming into the cooler months of the year, so
Season.
really book early.
Absolutely. Yes.
Book early. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm sorry Evan couldn't be here today. I want to give a shout out to Evan. He's traveling for work, but also shout out to Evan, and thank you again.
Like, follow, and subscribe to the Skittle Squad Podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and all social media platforms.
We're chatting with Kevin, manager here at Cocktail St. Pete. Hi, Kevin. Thanks for being on the show today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
We're so excited to kind of hear the behind the scenes of what's happening at Cocktail, but tell us a little bit about you and how you ended up working at Cocktail.
Well, I've kind of been in the bar business for almost 35 years.
Okay.
I started my career at G-Bar, Honey Pot, and Social Club. Then I ended up going over to the Flamingo for 5 years.
Okay.
And then I left there and I went over to Bradley's in Ybor City.
Oh, okay.
And then during COVID, me and my husband, my boyfriend, we've been together 8 years. So, call my husband.
Okay.
We started a food truck during COVID.
Oh, okay.
And so they were opening up Cocktail, and they kind of wanted me to come on board at that point.
Right.
But we had the food truck, so I couldn't.
What kind of food truck did you have?
It was called Buckeye Pizza Truck. So
Oh,
it was
okay.
Ohio-style pizza and the big pork tenderloin sandwiches.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then, a couple of years went by, and they had a offer for a job offer here for a manager, and so I called David and Lee. And Melvin was the general manager at the time, and I've been
Right.
friends with him for like 17 years. I've worked with him at several
Oh, wow.
bars.
Okay.
And so then they hired me on here. So it's, been a crazy whirlwind. So,
Now, how long have you been working at Cocktail now?
maybe about a year and 5 months.
Okay. And what does a normal week look like for you? Are you working like 9 to 5?
I work night shifts.
Okay, night shift.
So the crazy
Okay.
shift.
Right.
Where everything happens.
Okay. So you're in the evenings, you're here, so you see a lot of probably
I see more than I
crazy
want to
things
see.
happen?
Yeah, all the crazy stuff happens to me.
So I wanted to ask you real quick, if you hold up for the camera, you have an injury here. What happened?
I do have an injury. Earlier in the week last week, I had a female individual that destroyed our front desk upstairs.
Oh, wow.
She
It's the
came-
Mary Jean.
To the Mary Jean, yes.
Uh-huh.
And then she came downstairs, and I was walking out of the office door, and she startled me.
Okay.
And she started to pretend box me.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And so I thought it was a joke at first. I was like, what are you doing? I kind of laughed at her. And she said something about her girlfriend. I really couldn't make out too much what it was.
Right.
So I tried to defuse the situation, and I walked past her, and she grabs me and shoves me into the wall a couple of times,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
throws me into our signage outside of our door. So then at that point, I kind of got me mad, and I grabbed her, and we kind of like went through the doorway into the club,
Oh, my goodness.
tussled around a little bit, and I fell to the ground. So I sprained my wrist, and I pulled a muscle in my back. But
Okay.
that's probably about the worst thing that's ever happened to me here. So
Wow.
It
Well,
was-
I'm glad you're okay.
yeah, I'm okay. Minus, I mean, the doctor said he would have rather had me have a fracture in my hand. It would have healed quicker, because this is going to take 2 to 3 weeks to
Oh.
really get better. It's really
Okay.
hard for me to do a lot of stuff.
Oh, I
so,
bet. Oh, my
yeah.
God. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Actually, I'm lucky I'm right-handed.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so everything will hopefully turn out okay.
It's turned out fine so far.
Do you have maybe folks that come in where you're like, uh-oh, they're here again? Or,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
We all have those people.
I think all bars would have those
From
type
the
of customers,
bartenders to the
right?
management to the owners. We
Okay.
see those people walk in, and sometimes we're like, oh,
Oh,
God.
boy.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's either going to be bad or it's going to be really funny. So
Oh, my goodness.
yeah.
Okay.
Most of the time it's funny. So not so much
Okay,
bad. This
that's
was
good.
the worst.
Yeah, that's bad. For folks that aren't familiar with cocktail, would you mind going over like maybe a rundown of like what's happening like typically through the week? Because there's like different things, different crowds, different people that come in like Monday through Sunday, right?
Yes.
What are maybe the more popular events that folks like to come to?
Our most popular events, we have gay sing-along on Thursdays.
Okay.
Starts at 8, goes to 10
Nice.
right now. If you like to listen to a piano player sing show tunes and sing along with it, we have that. Friday and Saturdays, we have some great drag shows.
Okay.
Wednesdays, we also have Fresh Start, which
Oh, okay.
anybody can come here and perform, whether you're male, female, trans, bi, and just have some type of drag you want to get into, or, just give a performance.
Oh my God, so it's like America's Got Talent.
It's kind of like America's Got Talent, yeah,
Okay.
but yeah.
That
Sure.
sounds awesome.
We'll go with that.
I have done the sing-along on Thursday nights. I
Yeah.
will say it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
It's interesting though because living so close to Cocktail, I've been here many times at different hours, and it's interesting. You see crowds kind of change demographics, and so
Yeah.
maybe like earlier in the day it might be a different demographic, and then
Yes.
it'll change like around 10 or 11. Then you'll get a different demographic, maybe
Yep.
a younger demographic in the evening.
Well, we get a younger demographic in the evening. So we'll
Okay.
have Big Gay Sing Along. That ends around 10 o'clock. And then around 11 or 11:30, we kind of get the crowd from, what's the name of the bar? Lost and Found across the street.
Oh, okay.
So we get like the 25 to 35-year-old
okay.
demographic that comes in later that night.
Right.
And that's usually typical on our slower nights.
Okay.
We get a lot of the industry people will come
Okay.
in and have drinks.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what other fun stories can you tell us that you've kind of encountered through your time at Cocktail?
Oh God, there's stuff that happens on a nightly basis.
Uh-huh.
Last night we had a female individual during the middle of the Adriana's drag performance
Okay.
walk across the stage, grab an ornament off of the DJ booth, and try to rip it off and deep throat it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Deep throating Christmas ornaments?
I know.
I can't believe this. Wow.
Well,
okay.
things happen.
Okay.
I mean, some people come in here and get a little horny, and I mean, hey, whatever they can grab and get, sometimes that's what happens.
Okay. Well, that's a great, interesting story.
Yeah. What else has happened? Last New Year's, about 5 o'clock in the morning, because it takes a long time to close up this place, especially after a giant event such as New Year's
Sure.
here.
Yeah.
So me and one of the managers were over by the end of the bar, and I heard a big thud on the roof over here
Okay.
on top of the wet spot.
Yeah.
And I look up, and a gentleman had jumped out of a window for whatever reason.
Oh my goodness.
So I walked out towards the street and I looked up at the roof, and there's a guy standing up there, and he was getting ready to jump off the roof.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, no, you have to stop.
Wow.
So I had to I immediately ran up through the stairwell and tried to find a window that he might have went out of, which is in the staircase. And I coaxed him over and put my cell phone, because I was like, nobody's gonna believe this. Put my video camera, or put my cell phone on the floor. And videotaped me as I'm bringing him up through the window, which took me quite a while. And then he asked if I could drive him home at the end of he ended up asking me at the end of all this. I had him sleep on the couch until I was finished closing up, and then I drove him over to a friend's house.
Wow.
Because obviously the 6 friends that he had recently talked to in his cell phone list, they had all drank and they were being responsible. So I got him home about 6:30 in the morning.
And you took him home?
I took him home.
Oh, bless you, Kevin. That is so nice.
Look, we try to help everybody here.
Okay. So was he just
I think he just had a little bit too much to drink.
And he just was looking for an adventure? Or?
He was probably looking for adventure earlier in the evening.
Okay, all right.
And that probably didn't go so well. So he didn't know where to go, and he went out a window.
Okay, well, that's an interesting place to look for adventure.
Yes.
Do you have, so the video clip that you took, what does it show? You going out there and then pulling it back
shows me, I just had it put it on the floor, and it shows me like talking him over to the window.
Oh, wow.
Pulling up into the window. So nobody's going to believe this happened.
Would you share that with us?
I don't know where it is on my phone. It was happened last year.
Maybe we could do a reenactment.
Maybe we could. I'll let you jump out the window and I'll help you in. But
maybe we'll skip the reenactment.
But when you go out of the window, the window is literally neck high from the roof. From the roof line to the window is about neck high.
Wow.
So it took me a little bit to help him pull up. And when I pulled him up, he was just covered in the black dust and dirt that settles on the roof. But
well, the thing of it is, you just don't think things like that are going to happen.
Look,
so I'm guessing
let me tell you something.
Yes.
Everything that happens around here, I couldn't make up the story. Because when I tell the bartenders or I tell the owners what happened to me sometimes in the middle of the night, honestly, I couldn't make these things up if I even tried to fathom them.
What's another fun story that maybe you could share with us? Maybe a behind-the-scenes type thing.
Well, I wrote kind of a quick list of some things that have happened around here. Where do I start? There was a gentleman sitting out front one night, and he kept looking up at the building. So I walked out to the street, and I look up. And I'm like, what are you looking at? And he goes, there's 3 people sitting up there. And I'm like, you see 3 people? And I'm like, in a window? So I go back out the street, and I look up into the windows. There's nobody up there. And he goes, look, I'm blind in one eye, but I can see 3 people sitting up there. So at that point, I'm like, I don't know what you're seeing, but okay. And he goes, and I'm half blind in the other eye, but I can still see 3 people sitting up there. And I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about, but I hope you have a great night.
Oh, okay. So there were no 3 people.
There was no 3 people sitting up there, but our building has been known to be a little haunted. So maybe he saw some of the ghosts that we've been told have roamed these hallways.
Have you had any haunting experiences yourself?
I have.
Okay.
Sometimes at night when I'm closing up, you see things move out of the corner of your eyes.
Oh, interesting.
When the lights are off.
Oh, interesting.
So that every bartender here and anybody in management, anybody that works for our building can probably tell you that they've seen a little bit of something.
Okay.
But the building is around 100 years old, if not a little bit more.
Oh,
so,
wow. Okay.
You know, the past history that I heard it was like not a sane asylum, but you know, it was a little bit of some type of checkered past.
Oh, really? I was going to ask you the history. So it used to be like
some type of hospital, mental facility,
or some type of hospital.
I'm not 100% sure, but there has been some crazy stuff. I've seen some apparitions.
Oh, interesting.
I've come down the stairs and I thought somebody was in front of me as I'm walking down and I look up.
Wow.
But nobody's there, and it totally stops me in my tracks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And we also have had ghost hunter people come into the building and done walkthroughs.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing scary.
And what do they tell you after they come to the building?
They have certain feelings.
Okay.
things that have maybe happened to people that have passed on.
Okay.
So,
All
yeah,
right.
you know, it's a pretty...
That's pretty interesting.
yeah, I mean,
I'm
we've had
curious
stuff fly
about-
off of shelves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's definitely something going on.
There's a little bit of spiritual energy, but it's nothing bad. It's
Okay.
You know, I've never been scared. During the
Right.
hurricane, I was here for 5.5 hours one night in
Okay.
complete darkness, just my cell phone light,
Uh-huh.
and it was a little much, but
Okay.
I made it through it.
Oh, you poor thing.
I made it through it. Trying to gas up generators and
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
get everything
Okay.
going for the next day.
Wow. Okay. So when you say you made it through it, were you scared at any point?
You know, you always have that in the back
That's
of your
in the
mind.
back,
that,
yeah.
You know, you watch horror movies and you think something's gonna jump out and grab you, but
Oh my gosh.
nothing got me. But
Well, thank you for
everybody,
sharing
Everybody
that.
here is really nice. From the entertainment to the patrons to the ghosts, to the spirits.
Everyone's very welcoming.
Yes.
Everyone's very welcoming here. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Well, I want to thank you for your, I mean, it's really kind of corny to say, but thank you for your service, or thank you for everything that you're doing for the community behind the scenes.
Yes. Well, thank
One
you
thing
very
that we
much.
love doing on the podcast is really highlighting those folks that are making things happen,
Yep.
making events happen for the community, making places like this thrive and be a safe space for the community to come and to gather, and people like you make that possible. So I do want to thank you for that.
Well, thank you very much. I feel very fortunate to work for David and Lee. They're two of the best owners I've probably ever worked for.
Yeah, I absolutely love David and Lee. If you haven't seen, we did have them on an earlier episode. Tune into that episode with David and Fisher and Lee from Cocktail. They chatted with us for about an hour. Really just amazing all that they're doing for the community with all
Yeah,
their
they do a
different
lot more
businesses.
for the community than anybody knows.
Yes, I loved having them on the show and really talking about what they're doing, because there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
From a time commitment, a financial commitment, just expending their energy every day on
Yeah.
it. And that's something I really love doing on the show, is just kind of showing those type of people, because if it wasn't for people like them, there would be a lot of events, a lot of community safe spaces in the area that we just wouldn't have.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
If you had one maybe final takeaway for the audience today, is maybe what you want them to take away from our conversation today, what would that be?
I'm not really sure.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but I do have one more funny story
Oh,
for you.
of course. Share that with us.
So one day I got a call from somebody upstairs, one of the drag queens of the drag room that were getting
Okay.
ready. And they said, there's a naked guy in our dressing room. Can you come up here? And what? And so I'm like, okay. So I ran up there immediately, and there's an older gentleman standing while the other three drag queens are getting ready for
Okay.
the performance. And there's an older gentleman standing butt naked in the drag room.
Oh my gosh.
He had a room right around the corner from them.
Okay.
And he heard a lot of commotion outside.
Right.
Of course, you can hear all the drag queens.
Oh, I'm sure they're
you know how they
kicking
are.
and
Yeah,
hollering
so
and all of that.
definitely,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. And so he had stepped out of his room, and when he stepped out of his room, the door shut behind him.
Oh my God.
So I go
Okay.
upstairs, and he's just standing there,
Right.
butt naked, talking to the drag queens like this is a normal thing. And I'm like, hey, buddy, we got to get a towel on you. Where's your room? And he
Right.
told me what happened, and so that was a funny story.
Oh my God. That
I
is
mean,
really great.
I got it. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well, come in to Cocktail, say hi to Kevin. The staff here, and like we said, David and Lee are usually here. Great to
David
come
and Lee
in
are
and say
always
hi.
here.
Yeah,
More
so-
than they probably should be, but David and Lee run so many businesses.
They do.
To help out the community and to give back to the community.
Yes.
I don't know if I honestly could do it.
Yeah, they are champions in the community. Thank you, Kevin, so much for chatting with
Yeah,
us
you're
today.
very welcome.
All right, take care.
Yeah, you have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Tune in to the Skittle Squad podcast next week. We've got Holiday getting glammed up, still like she's preparing for the Met Gala or a very fancy trip to Target. Then I sit down with SarasotaOut.com's own Joshua Beadle, and let's just say his stage performance left me with questions, many questions. And just when you think it can't get any wilder, I talk with Adriana Sparkle, who reveals she'll be rappelling down the Mary Jean Hotel when the clock hits midnight on New Year's Eve. A drag queen on a rope descending a building on purpose. What could possibly go wrong? Tune in next week. Don't blink, don't breathe, don't even think about missing it.